Hey, good morning. I trust you well. As you know, you've engaged in our career coaching package, and the purpose of today is to debrief your second Winslow assessment. And by the end of this coaching call, you should have a clear path forward, and we'll have agreed next steps. How does that sound? Terrific. Well, look, the first thing I'd like to do is open this report and edify your long list of strengths. So you've got if we look at the top left quadrant, which is your interpersonal skills, you've got a 10 in conscientiousness, so a very strong sense of duty. That means an 8 in recognition, you care what others think. A 9 in nurture, so you're compassionate, very nurturing soul. A 7 in structure means that you make fact-based rather than intuition-based decisions. A 9 on flexibility is terrific. I mean, you're open to new experiences, you're highly adaptable. We hear John Spence, for example, talking about the importance of the adaptability quotient in new leaders to add to IQ and EQ. A 7 in responsibility. This means you tend to accept responsibility for the actions that you take, which is terrific, particularly in a leadership role. You've got a 7 in endurance, so you're above average in terms of your persistence and endurance to get things done during the day, every day. A 7 on assertiveness means that you have a desire to persuade, but it's not aggressive, it's assertive and proactive, which is good. And an 8 on leadership doesn't talk to your leadership skills so much as your desire to lead. So you're quite commanding and have a desire to be in a leadership position. An 8 on self-confidence is very, very good. What does that mean? Well, it means that you believe you have the skills, experience, and the desire to achieve in anything that you put your mind to. So there's a high probability that you succeed in life. And as William Winslow once said, if you only pick one of the 24 traits to say, how will this person do? He goes straight to self-confidence as the first one, as a predictor of success. And you're an 8 out of 10, puts you in the top 20% of the population. You're an 8 on composure, which means you remain calm under stressful situations. You're a 7 on tough-mindedness, which means you don't dwell on things, you move on. You're not thin-skinned. You're a 7 on autonomy, and that means you work very well alone, but not totally isolated. There's still team inputs, so you're very self-reliant. That's great. And you're a 7 on control, so you're more deliberate. You're not impulsive, as perhaps I can be at times. So there's a lot of good things right here. Now, having said that, there are 2 or 3 traits that appear in the yellow or the red, so cautions and concerns. I'd like to address those with you on our coaching call in a few moments and then plot the way forward from there.